Okay, welcome in Capricorn. How you guys doing? Welcome to your reading. This is a mid-month reading for you for June, mid-June. We do have your full moon coming up this week right after the solstice. So lots going on in that Capricorn Cancer corridor as we shift into Cancer, which is your opposite sign. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn. As I move through this, I will talk about what will be in the extended. I will build an extended for you. I don't know what's going to be in it yet, but let's see what happens in the reading. And as always, feel free to swap around the energies. I could be talking to a cross watcher. If you're watching, trying to pay attention to somebody who's a Capricorn, you're a cross watcher. All right, so gonna sneeze. All right, let's see where we're going. Talisman. Look at this. Magic and fire. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at you, psychic. Look at you. Oh my goodness. All right, this is cool. Transformation and lucky. Some of you are really stepping into your gifts, not resisting anymore. And I feel like this is going to show up as a lot of abundance for you, which is interesting for Capricorn. I almost feel like at some point I can kind of hear you saying like, oh, well, if I known that I could have done this, that I could have moved in this direction, and abundance would open up for me, I would have done it. But there's something about having faith. There's something about you learning to have faith in the direction you're being called in, that's part of the journey. But I almost feel like some of you are close enough in this transformation that you're seeing it. Okay, so some of you, everybody's on the, sort of their different personal path. But some of you may be seeing it. Some of you may be just opening up to this psychic capability and being like, you know what, just got to follow this. Magic and fire, there's a lot of passion around this for you. Definitely a lot of passion. And that just makes me so happy. This talisman here is like, this is the key to your future. This is the key to where you're going. This is the key to what you've been asking for. And it's showing up in your life in a much different way than you might have expected, right? Some of you might be like, oh, what are you talking about? What am I doing going down this spiritual path? But I feel like, I'm just going to say it, you're sitting here watching a tarot reading, so it's already been in you for a while, and you might not have known that this is a gift of yours. So, it could be tarot, it could be something else. It could be mediumship, right? It could be shamanism, because when we're talking about becoming a shaman, shamans are born, they're really not, you don't make them. A lot of people can recognize their own shaman, it's called the shaman's death, where some of you, people who are on the shaman's path typically have had near-death experiences. Okay, so let's see where we're going here with this reading. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, oh yes, Five of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Some of you are about to out yourselves in terms of what you love, who you love, in terms of your mission, what you're here to do. Like, take it as it resonates. Whatever you're starting to recognize is part of your own humanity, but also part of your spiritual nature, is coming forward. And it's like, okay, Ace of Swords, can't really hide it anymore, okay? Some of you have known for a long time that you have been very spiritual, and now it's just kind of coming out of you, like people are saying things to you, people are coming up and talking with you, you might be getting spiritual visits, you might have, ancestors walking around in your room while you're doing tarot readings. Happens all the time. So Five of Swords, I just get the feeling that there is somebody in your life, perhaps someone, I'm actually going to say this, of course I am. Some of you have an ancestor. It's interesting that I just mentioned that about an ancestor or someone walking around in your hotel room or your villa room while you're doing tarot readings. Some of you have a person who's passed, who is still influencing you in terms of, I feel like you're interpreting it as criticism, or you're interpreting it as kind of being haunted by this person, or you're feeling like this person is still criticizing you even after they've long since passed away. The energy of this spirit feels to me like they're coming through to you, and I just feel like they're pushing you in whatever way they know how to get you onto this spiritual path. They're not letting you sit back and not do it. So however, whatever relationship you had with this person, I feel like this is a person you might have known in your current 3D life. Some of you not. Some of you, this is a spirit guide who is always pushing you. And they may be pushing you in a way that you might feel is a little bit unfair, or like, I'm doing it, let me do it in my own time. And they're like, no, you're doing it now. Okay, so something like that. 8 of Pentacles, Tower. Oh boy. All right, so before I even move on from this, 8 of Pentacles, the more you resist this new path, the more chance it's going to blow up in your face. And I don't say that lightly, okay? I had my own Tower experience when I was building a business. It became so difficult for me to even continue on. I felt like I was grinding and really having a hard time. And it blew up in my face in that I became unable to sort of get out of bed and do it. I became unable to muster any energy for it. And when it's your own business, if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. Not that even, it might not even work in terms of if you're working a job with a large number of colleagues, like somebody may not do it. And then boom, somebody's like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you reach out to the client? Why didn't you? Okay, so just be careful about that, because however, I'm going to say that you can try and manage and control this, but once it does, you're going to feel like you're moving on to safer shores. It's going to manifest itself as like, okay, this blew up, but it's like a freeing experience. It's not a scary experience. You can make it that if you want to, but some kind of real truth is coming through you that is going to make it impossible to keep on the path without having some kind of tower. All right. Judgment. Oh, only the small cards today. 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords in reverse. Look at that. Look at that. So this is Pallas Athena, right? She's here in the Ace of Swords, and she is the warrior goddess, right? She's holding that Ace of Swords there. I like this in reverse because it's like all the aces or all the swords are going to come falling out of this picture. So like if you have created some kind of prison for yourself, even though there's a tower and then there's like a crossroads that you're standing at, I do feel like you have other helpful people around you who are going to help you navigate and help you, sort of get up off the ground and move forward. So even if you do have one of these experiences where you feel completely pummeled by this, you have helpful spirits around you. Yes, okay. I was just going to say helpful people, but also that ancestor thing I was talking about, the psychic piece of this. People or spirits coming back to you, picking you up off the ground, moving you toward, your path and where you're going to go from here, like this. King of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy there. I feel like you have a fire sign who's like on your, it's almost like a lucky charm. Fire over here too. There's a person who is Aries, Leo, Sag, who is kind of the key to your future. This could be a teacher. This could be somebody who is a lover or a future love, right? Somebody who you might go to and for help, ask for help about this. Somebody who might already be doing spiritual work and you're like, yeah, because this is the Sag card right here. Lucky. This person, when things blow up on you, this person is going to help you up off the ground. They're going to help you get on your feet. They're going to help you find your way in terms of your financial life, find your way. They might even be like, come and live with me for a while or something like that. This person might be a love partner, or you might be in a relationship that's kind of new, okay? That's kind of new. And this happens over the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a timing card, and part of my deal with my own tarot deck is that this card in the middle is a timing card, and actually the Three of Cups is a timing card, like no matter where it shows up in the reading, little tarot lesson for you. And this, what this means is either on the next holiday, Juneteenth, coming up this week, the solstice coming up this week, the full moon, like whatever holiday you celebrate, okay? Whatever whatever holiday you align with. So you may not feel like you really pay attention to the solstice, or you really pay attention to any of those other ones I recommended, or the full moon. You might think of as, like whatever, I know it's my full moon, but I don't know. I would now that I say that, because there's the full moon here, I kind of feel like, because you're Capricorn, pay attention to this Capricorn full moon. All right, I kind of feel that. Pay attention to this full moon. And let's see, talk to me about this full moon. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles jumping out. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the Moon. There's the Moon again. And I feel like in this full moon, you're making a decision that's nurturing to yourself, Queen of Pentacles, to move out of a situation that has been draining, that Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, making a choice, a big choice on this full moon in Capricorn. And it could have, I want you to look back around your birthday when the new moon in Capricorn was happening, and what was the wish, what was the dream, what was the energy of that time, because we plant the seeds. You can even go back to Scorpio and Sagittarius new moons, okay? There's something here about a process, a progression that has been happening for you. And I will say that this is culminating likely in this Capricorn full moon, because we've already had the Sagittarius full moon. We've already had the Scorpio full moon. Now we're having the Capricorn full moon. And this is going to show itself as a major transformational choice. Not all choices are like fully transformative in our energy. Not all of them are. Some of them are incremental. This is like a full life change. A full life change. So I'm going to go deeper into this reading. I'm going to look at what you don't see coming. I'm going to get the next 30 days. I will give you some advice about this. I'll get some information about psychic and the transformation, like where you might be going. All right, so let's see where we go. Link is below, Capricorn, if you want to continue with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.